Hello students. In today's class, we are going to study the importance of communication function in total quality management. Total quality management is a business philosophy which believes in the idea that the long-term success of a company comes from customer satisfaction and loyalty. Total quality management requires that all stakeholders in a business work together to improve the processes, products, and services of the company. There is a strong relationship between good communication and successful quality implementation. Although communication has always been the key requirement of good management, it's even more important in the implementation of TQM. Communication means a common understanding of ideas between the sender and the receiver. Communication coupled with the sharing of correct information is important for the organization. For communication to be credible, the message must be clear and the receiver must interpret it in the way the sender intended. For an organization to embrace effective communication, every individual must play their part, from senior managers to the new trainees in the organization. TQM depends on communication that flows in all directions, up, down, and also with the external customers. Suppliers have to know their customers, what they can realistically provide. IBM is a good example of TQM organization that recognize the importance of communication in its quality attempts. Internal communication should ensure the understanding of the objectives of the quality management system and help the individuals and groups to direct their efforts towards accomplishing the objectives. Let us look at the implementation of communication in the organization. The implementation strategy of communication should be based on two important aspects: marketing the TQM initiatives and a well-designed, positive, logical process of communication. The objective of total quality management must be to communicate through various methods the effectiveness of communication to the internal as well as to the external customers. A positive, logical process of communication designed to motivate people to participate and be active in team-based learning is communication. The key medium for motivating the employees and gaining their commitment to quality is face-to-face communication and visible management commitment. Let us look at how to communicate the quality strategy of total quality management. The essence of changing attitudes is to gain acceptance for the need to change, and for this to happen, it is essential to provide relevant information, convey good practices, and generate interests, ideas, and awareness through excellent communication processes. This change will require direct and clear communication from top management to all staff and employees to explain the need to focus on processes. Everyone needs to know their roles in understanding processes and improving their performance. An excellent way to accomplish this is to issue a total quality message that clearly states top management's commitment. It can be in the form of quality policy or a specific statement about the organization. Thus, Through various ways, the quality strategies may be communicated to the employees. Let us look at the importance of communication in the organization. Communication is one of the most important and impacting business skill for an organization. It can be effective in quality assurance too, which aims at creating and reinforcing the customer's confidence in the company's ability to deliver services and products. It is crucial to achieving the successful objectives of the organization. Internal communication should ensure the understanding of the objectives of the quality management system and help the individuals as well as the groups to direct their efforts towards achieving these objectives. Communication in the field of quality management is a key strategy in contributing to organizational culture directed towards the performance. Let us look at the impact of effective communication in the organization. It builds the employee morale, satisfaction, and helps in employee engagement. Effective communication is the life wire of any organization, regardless of its size or nature. If properly used, it is an instrument for effective job performance and serves as an index for employee motivation and helps in higher productivity. There is no doubt that if systems and organizations are to function well, the information one intends to communicate must not only be well developed, but it must be well communicated. Effective communication helps employees understand terms and conditions of their employment and drives their commitment and loyalty. It gives the employees a voice, an increasingly meaningful component of improving employee satisfaction. It helps to lessen the chances of misunderstanding and potentially reduces grievances and lawsuits for external as well as internal customers. It improves the processes and procedures and ultimately creates greater efficiencies and reduces costs. Let us look at the effects of poor organizational communication. Poor organizational communication may lead to lowered productivity. Employees who feel unmotivated or disgruntled may spend work time doing non-productive things. It may lead to missed deadlines. The employees who do not know how to complete a task will almost certainly struggle with it. Poor organizational communication may also lead to high turnover, high absenteeism rate, poor customer service. Almost everything about a small business comes full circle, starting with the owner, moving to the employees, and ending with the customers. Good service is an outcome of effective communication. Poor organizational communication may also lead to a greater number of workplace injuries. It follows that employees who are misinformed or uninformed about proper practices make more mistakes and have more accidents at work. This emphasizes the importance of effective communication. Let us look at the effective ways of communication at workplace. Communicate face-to-face whenever possible. Provide clear information. Combine verbal and non-verbal communication. Don't just hear, listen. Ask questions when in doubt. Handle the conflicts with diplomacy. Refrain from gossip. Avoid being personal with your co-workers. Avoid discussing controversial topics. offer positive feedback. There could be differences in perceptions and viewpoints. Accept it. Physical disabilities such as hearing problem or speech difficulties could lead to ineffective communication. There could be some barriers in the communication process. Use of jargon, which is not understood by many. Lack of attention, interest, distractions, or irrelevance to the receiver. There could be differences in perceptions and viewpoints of different people. There could be physical disabilities such as hearing problems or speech difficulties. Physical barriers to non-verbal communication or misunderstandings. Language differences and the difficulty in understanding unfamiliar accents. Expectations and prejudices which may lead to false assumptions or stereotyping. Please attempt the quiz on communication and its importance in total quality management. The link is given in the description box.